my YouTube friends. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Her Spoon. So this evening we are going to do grilled chicken salads. So I have just taken my, sorry for bumping the camera, my boneless, skinless, thin cut chicken breast, and I seasoned it with, I rinsed it and I seasoned it with my Cavender's all-purpose seasoning for tonight's flavor. So my grilled chicken tonight will be seasoned with my favorite seasoning of all times. If you've been following me and watching my videos, you know I've told you this is my favorite seasoning for all things meat that I use. So we got my non-stick skillet heating up. And tonight I'm gonna just put it in my skillet for a quick meal. And I have my eggs boiling in the background because I want to have like a really hearty, full salad. So I'm gonna just put 2 capfuls of just regular extra light olive oil. Just 2 capfuls of that. And just gonna give it a whirl. And be careful not to get it too hot, guys, because you want it to cook all the way through. So I'm just basically coating the bottom and a little bit of the sides area of my non-stick skillet. And then I'm gonna lay my chicken, and I heavily season this because I want the taste to go all the way through. And it's just me and my husband eating this, so I'm gonna only do 2 pieces, 1 for each salad. Okay. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna wash my hands. And I'm going to go ahead and start prepping my lettuce and my cucumbers. Tonight I cooked the easy route. I'm going to turn this like on number 4. I'm going to cook it on each side and then just keep it flipped until I know it's done. So I got my lettuce. I'm going to get it ready. I love romaine lettuce for my salad. And sometimes I'll add a little bit of the spring salad mix with the spinach and everything to really get a bunch of greens going in my salad. And it's very delicious. So with this particular salad, my favorite dressing is balsamic vinaigrette or anything Italian based. So tonight, let me see what I have. Tonight is going to be roasted garlic vinaigrette. This is very delicious with this type of salad. Very delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse my salad. I'm going to tear it apart some. I don't want to be having chunks when I go to prepare it. Go ahead and rinse my romaine lettuce off. We're going to let this sit to the side so it can strain. Oops, sorry, my knife fell. So now I think this chicken is ready to be flipped. Let's get a pair of clean tongs. Remember, I don't like to use the same tongs I used when the chicken was raw. And look how this browning. Really delicious. Really delicious. And my eggs should be done because I've had them on a while. So I'm going to just turn that off. Yes. And if you want to, you can just kind of stab it a little bit with your tongs just to make sure it cooks all the way through, especially on the ends where it's thicker. smelling good, by the way. So we're gonna switch this over. And tonight I have grape tomatoes, so I don't have to prep the tomatoes tonight. I got smart about tonight's meal, something quick. But I am gonna rinse those off. Really good. And they can sit right here beside the lettuce. Now, let's get the cucumber, let's get the cucumber going. Because anybody that's been following my videos, you know I like all of my items to be ready at the same time. So tonight I'm going to peel the whole cucumber. So I'm going to just rinse the outside really good, but I'm going to peel it. And all of my vegetables, all of my groceries, period, has been cleaned off. I'm going to use this as my waste bowl. All of my vegetables, period, have been cleaned off before they even go in my refrigerator, guys. I wipe all of my grocery off with sanitizing rags, so we are very particular around here. Very, very particular. So we got the cucumber done. Let's get a bowl so we can have it ready to go on. Chicken is smelling amazing. And my blue mat is what I use for a multi-purpose. I have color-coded mats. I have my yellow one for my chicken. And I usually only do raw chicken on that. My cooked chicken, I can use my blue mat. So I'm going to grab a paper towel. My mat has already been cleaned, but I dropped a little bit of water on it. So what you may want to do, because you don't want your chicken to overcook. You don't want it to dry out. That's a no-no. So what I'm going to do is show you guys the best way. Well, I can't say it may be for you, but it's the best way for me that I like to cut. How I like to cut my chicken. Kitchen shears. Pick them up right from the handy Dollar Tree. And I hold my chicken like so. To get closer so y'all can really see. With the tongue, I start on the end, that's the thinnest, and I just cut. Move your tongues down, cut. And sometimes you may see your chicken is not done enough. I'll show you what I mean. Like that. If you can see it, this in here is not quite done. You don't want raw chicken, for sure. You do not want raw chicken. So I'm going to let that sit there for now. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. After we get this cut. And I like cutting this in pretty thin strips. So you'll have more to work with on your salad. Now, sometimes I get fancy and just cut up some strips of bell pepper. Sometimes I add mushrooms, fresh mushrooms. So now we're just going to dump it back into our skillet. And just shake it around. I'm going to let it finish cooking. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and try to peel my eggs. A little bit so I can be able to hold them. So let's see if we can get them shell without the shell coming off, beginning to be stuck to the egg. Let's see if we can do it with that not happening. I heard you can sprinkle baking soda in your eggs while they're cooking and the shell will pop right off. But honestly, if they're hot enough when you're trying to shell them, I've noticed that the shell will pop right off. So we're going to put that there. And I'm going to rinse it just to make sure there's no small shell pieces in my way. Because we don't want that. I got this chicken just cooking on very low so we can make sure it don't overcook. Okay, I'm gonna rinse the eggs off. Then I'm gonna show you this little gadget that I got. I want to think from Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's where it came from. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I hope I can find it. I really want you guys to see this little gadget. It's supposed to be in this drawer. Okay, here you go. It's my little egg friend. So this makes your egg, no more cutting eggs. This makes it so easy. So you take this, you line your egg up in there like so. Take this, you just mash it. And look at that. Perfectly sliced egg. This is my friend. I like to get fancy with my eggs when I'm putting them on my salad. And he makes it all possible. So easy to do. Yes. So now let's get back to our chicken. And it is done. So I'm just gonna stir it like so. I'm gonna go ahead and put a salad together for you guys to see. I like to do sometime on my salad, sprinkle mild or sharp cheddar cheese. I'm not gonna do cheese tonight. I'm trying to lay off some of the fat and eat a more healthier meal tonight. So I'm not gonna do the cheese. You don't need the cheese. It's gonna be flavorful enough. If you want cheese, go for it. But me personally tonight, I'm not really wanting the cheese. So I'm gonna get my plate, bowl type plate that I love so much. Grab my lettuce. Gonna put me a few tomatoes up here on the side. Pop them off like such. I love tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm gonna throw my cucumbers up here. Presentation is everything for me. I don't know why. Even when I'm home, presentation is very important to me. I own a cupcake shop, and so I definitely have to have my cupcakes looking good and tasting good. But even when I'm home, I'm the same way with my food that I'm feeding my family. So here go our chicken. Look at that. Beauty-must. And that is how many minutes did it take me? Less than 15. And that's very impressive. So, okay, guys. We're going to take some egg and put it like so. Look at that. I don't know how much egg's supposed to be mine, how much supposed to be my husband's, but I like egg too. So I'm just going to take a scoopful of my chicken, put it right here. And we have a meal. Grilled chicken salad. Delicious. All right, guys. Easy peasy. Less than 15 minutes. Have a good night. Oh, don't forget. Like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you.